Hello there, thank you for joining me. So in between episodes, I did a little bit of processing with some of this stuff to fill these back up. Got those full. We used that tank and looks like 3/4 of that tank. Those are full. Well, that one's almost full. At some point I need to figure out how I'm going to get some of this stuff up to our crafting room, but that's for another day. Nope, you turn off. Don't be dumping that stuff out. Okay. What else did I do here? I've been moving all of this stuff in. I gotta take this last load of biomaterials upstairs. I think that's about it out here. I did leave a little bit of stuff in these. We've got some here that I'm not going to take up. This should all be gone. We don't need to do anything with paints. These, yeah. I'm wondering if it would make sense to make a bunch of small containers to transport this stuff upstairs. That might be a pain in the ass, though. What do we have for containers? You know, the one thing that the forklift might be good for, let's try something. I'm gonna need to make another forklift. Let's do this. And, we're gonna need a forklift pallet thing. It's not these. There's like a special one. Where is it? There. Oh, it's by itself. I don't know why I always miss that one. It's like obviously right there. We'll put you there. So we need forklift parts. What's in this one? Let's take this up. Come on. The other thing I did over... Oop, don't be unplugging stuff here. The other thing I did over here was I put... So I've got power coming into each side of these to plug into these big old whatchamacallits. I ended up putting batteries in here. Just so if something breaks or something, we have kind of a backup there. I might put a water tank in the center. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. I might do that, but I don't know. Having more of these batteries is... I've been just putting them everywhere. Just kind of for like backups and stuff. Is this even plugged in now? I don't think it is. Shit, I don't have any water cable. Alright, I gotta remember to grab some water cable. Let's take this upstairs. We'll get parts made for a couple tanks, a couple fuel tanks, and then the forklift. No, what do you do that way? I want to burn it. Alright, what do we got in here? Okay, mostly that stuff. Let's put all of this, all of it in there. Put the rest in here. Yeah, so I ended up moving these widgets. I'll show you this here in a minute. So basically all the plain white ones are for just the raw materials like this. And then these two are for just for bio stuff. But I moved this. I don't know if I did that between episodes or not, but I noticed when I removed those walls, it was hitting these buttons and turning off its own power from spitting that stuff out. So I moved that over so I don't have to worry about that. I did figure out why it wasn't working before. It was because this was full and it was plugged into it. So it was not just dumping out the methane, which we're now filling this room with methane, I guess. Yeah, and I moved the widgets out here just because they're closer to this, and this is what's going to be using them. So there's that. So we need... Let's make all the parts for one of these. One of these. And the forklift. Where is the forklift? Forklift. Right here. Add all parts. We'll take those downstairs. Also, what I could do, let's put a, let's see, it needs to go here. Let's also, we need some of these. Nope, pick it up. Pick this up. And then we'll put one of these down. Then we can put that into here, that into here, and then one of these goes to this machine, and one of these goes to, no, more cables, to this. Pick this stuff up. I did put our jello bins on the wall here too. We're just getting things off the floor mostly. What else we got here? Put this stuff away. So do we have everything? Alright, let's take this back downstairs. What else did I say we needed? Thinking. I don't know. I'll remember when we get downstairs, and then I'll have to come back up. Okay, so the question is, can we put these on this? No. That is the only way I could see these things being useful. If you could transport these around on these pallets. But apparently you cannot do that. Well, that sucks. That would have been very nice to be able to do. I don't really want to run hoses all the way up. But yeah, that's a long way to run hoses. I was kind of wondering too if there's maybe a way to run them out here, but we'd need a ladder like there that comes all the way down. I don't know. For right now, I'm kind of leaning into just making some containers and filling them up and taking them up there. Let's see what we can do with that. Small petrol container. Hmm. 200 liters. 2,000 liters. So does that mean it takes 10 of them to take an entire petrol tank up? Let's test this out. 5 should be half. Oh. Oh. I thought I'd be making empty tanks. I guess that works. We're gonna need... We're gonna need to run this over, though. How far can we get? Right there. For that to fill up. Fill up. This stuff's gonna go upstairs. Actually, do we have any titanium here? Let's leave a few of these nice things here and take... just in case. What is that waiting for? Is it paused? Does it show whether... Where is it showing if it's paused? Now I can't tell if it's paused or not. Oh, we need connector ports? Is that what's going on? Well, should do it. Let's actually put one of those over here and just leave it there, because we're gonna need to keep doing this. What are you waiting for? Maybe now it's no, because it's not paused. What are we waiting for here? Storage cylinders, okay. Storage cylinders. What do those look like? Right there. We'll make 5 of those, I guess. Okay, there it goes. And that's gonna drain that pretty quick. Is our diesel tank down here filled? Yes. Whoop. Okay, so theoretically we have half a tank in our inventory right now. No, take it all. There we go. I'm getting a lot of those hitches now. I think I got too much stuff here. It's struggling a bit. Need a little pick me up. Oh boy, that was heavy. Ooh. Okay, so if we fill this up with all these containers we just made, we're definitely would be going through more materials. Not that I don't have plenty to be doing this with, but let's make sure that that's not using some of the more rare stuff, because it's definitely not worth it if it does use rare stuff. Connector ports and storage cylinders. Rubber iron, not bad. We've got almost 3,000 iron and 1,400 rubber. Connector ports. I'm assuming those are pretty cheap. Fabric, plastic, copper. Yeah, we got plenty of... Okay. So it's cheap to make them. We'd be losing a little bit of resource to do this, but not stuff I care about because I have literal thousands of them. One second. Yeah, I mean... So 10 of these to get... one of these full. That's not terrible. I guess it just depends on how much of that stuff I'm using. I'll have to maybe make the flame bombs and stuff that are expensive for fuel downstairs. I also need to be... the other thing I did was these modules. I made 2 of each of all of these just to have them. So anytime we're using stuff maybe that uses something like petrol, we could hook some of those in where it uses significantly less resources before we craft them, all that kind of stuff. Alright, let's plug this back in to here. And this into here. So that bin's full from the fooderator. We've got this being refilled every time it's used. These we'll have to bring up for now. Yeah, there's no other ways to run things out in or out of this room other than where these wires or cables are currently going. Okay. So, where are we at here with things? We're almost getting to a point where we could maybe go back to that seed, that POI with the seed pods or whatever, and bring some back here and kind of get them sort of started. At least get them like set in here, and then after we take one up, I'm kind of expecting that it's going to be giving us more clear instructions as to what the next one, like what their stats need to be. So we're going to have to specifically build a certain kind of human for them. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I still haven't figured out how you get up to this little ledge here. If anybody's figured that out, let me know. Other than just like putting stacks of shit to get up there, or, I don't know, dropping down from up here. You can't open that door from the inside of this room here. Maybe it's something that once I progress a little bit more into the story that'll unlock or something, I don't know. Anyway, we've got all of our human stuff here. I probably should put this stuff in one. This kind of pre-made, I don't know what you call these, nutrient pods. That all. See if we can put those all in one and put all the other stuff in another one. Let's do this. Take all that. Oh, that's full. Shit. Okay. Well. I guess what we could do... let's change these to Memories. Brain. And these can be... What color do we want memories? I don't know. Maybe pink for brain is better. Pink? Pink. Sure, that works. Alright, so... We'll call this one memories. Okay. We'll put another one here for nutrient stuff. Can I, alloy frames and a display screen. All right. Do. Why are we so heavy? Oh yeah, I still have all that. Let's maybe not carry that up there with us. There we go. Add all parts to queue. Oh shit. Meant to I hit Q to put that tool away, but yeah. Be careful what you're pointing at. Why didn't that make the little sucky sound? Here we go. Okay, so this is gonna be food stuff. Let's just go with green. And we can call this nutrients. Is there an icon for that? Sure. We'll go with fast food. Grab this stuff. Put that in there. It's already almost half full. Okay. All right, what else we got going on here? Yeah, let's go back down to the boat. like the idea of this, I just wish it was more useful. Also, how are you supposed to hook a CO2 thing up to that? Like, could you put one of those little CO2 containers on the back of it? Maybe that would... No. Like, how in the hell is that supposed to work? I do not know. Oh, the other thing, I need to make this. I didn't realize I unlocked the larger one and never made it. We need to do that upstairs. That's where we have all the goodies now. Okay, so let's see. What else do we need to move? Let's do 5 more of those and take a full tank upstairs. We could do 5 of those. I mean, we might as well just take a full tank up there. And we need to get this filled back up. We're basically going to be burning through all of the petrol that we just made. Ooh. Can we get it? Come on. Come on, you can do it. Bounce down there. Are we out of cable? Is that what's going on? Or are we at the... Oh, we're at the length. The full length. God damn it. Give me that. Alright, let's put another one here. No more cables. Okay, what are we missing here? Storage cylinders and connector ports. Plenty of fuel cables. Okay, good. We can get rid of this other one then. Let's go around and repair stuff while I'm thinking about it. These are good. All good. You're good. Oof, 54%. Did I forget to repair these last time I noticed it smoking? That might be the case. check our solar panels. That's good. That's good. Okay. Alright, what else? Let's take this. I'm guessing you can't... That can't work. I'm surprised it even let me hook that up to it. Oh jeez. No. Grab that, and that. This. Okay. We're gonna have to take these up in one of these containers because otherwise it's gonna slow us down. Or are we out of... Do we not have enough diesel, or are we out of parts? Okay, we're out of storage cylinders. Let's do more connector ports, more storage cylinders. So that, I think we're out of petrol on here now, which I don't love, but why is that not? I don't know why it stops sometimes. Maybe it stopped because it was full and then when it used it, it didn't know to refill more? I don't know. This is a good, like, relaxing, sipping your coffee kind of game activity in the game anyway. And that's about as empty as we're gonna get there. So we're gonna need some of this. No, that's as far as that can go. Okay, that was weird. It was like stuck there, but for no reason. I'm also kind of thinking maybe I should make tanks of this stuff and bring it down and get this thing full. Because that tank upstairs, that methane, we're basically just dumping into the room because the tank's full, so we could actually make more of that. But do we even have a tank for methane? Oxygen. We have petrol, oxygen, water, battery, diesel. I'm wondering if... Oh, that... Wait, the mom... What does the mom quest give us? Anything? I don't know if that unlocks anything. We have this one active. I think we were 11 out of 25 on that. Yeah, I don't think that mom quest gives us anything. That's gift from above. Signal chain. Round things. Mother. Oh. A glow stick. We get a glow stick for mother. Well. Pressurized CO2 unit designed for conversion workflows. When supplied with electrical input, it activates internal processing and outputs carbon fiber. Okay, CO2 to carbon fiber. Might as well put all this in here. And then we can put some of this hose away. Okay. Now this, did that? Okay, we'll let that finish. Oop. Yeah, we need to take that all the way. Take it all the way. I'm stuck. Oh, god damn it. Whoa. Can I... That's an interesting bug. You could theoretically smash a container against the hose to get it to go clip through a wall. I can't imagine that will load well, though, if you reload the game. That may not be a reliable bug. Okay, so... No. I'm trying to put the top back on it. Interesting, I think those two pieces are technically the same thing. Like that. You can kind of pick it up, but it disappears. Okay. Oh, no. What am I doing? We don't need to put that back. We just need to drop them. Alright, this is a mess. Wait, is that a storage cylinder? No, it's just a container. Okay. So that cannot be reused at all. Nope. Oop. Nope. Nope. Stop it. Put it down. This is a very manual process, but at least we'll have something here in case we need it. If we end up needing to use a lot of it, then I'll run hoses or figure out something else, but for now this is fine. Gonna try to grab it before it gained back. Wasn't quick enough. I could also start saving these canisters and just bringing them up here and putting them in a storage thing. Maybe that's what we'll do too, just as another way to kind of refill these. Let's put this here. Nope, it's got to be lined up, except I can't see it. There. All right. Okay, full. We can't transport the methane unless we do it with hoses. Theoretically, we would need a gas hose and a fuel hose run down there, and then we could do all 4 of those from those 2. Right? Because there's... Yeah. We need these 2 run if we're going to do hoses all the way. Hoses all the way down. Alright. Okay. I like the organizing and the crafting. What else can we do here? Let's look at this. No power. Oh. What did I break? That all? No, it's not hooked up. I guess that, whoop, kind of needs to be hooked up. There we go. So if we just kind of look through these, I just want to make sure we've got some of this. And if we're really low on one, so we got a ton of that. Those are all good. Those are decent. Ton of that. So this last one, mitochondrial amplifier, nanite nutrient, and bioregulator. Like I don't remember any of those words. Protein carbohydrate, nanite nutrient, so the red. Calcium. Where the hell are we getting those other things from? Vitamin D, omega-3, fat. Interesting. So let's just put the red in here and see what kind of spits out here. While I refill my coffee. Okay, that takes a minute. Full. Oh, yeah, that's basically a progress bar for it. I gotta remember to pay attention to those things more often. Okay, so that actually spit out exactly what we needed. Those are so cool. Look at that sparkly. I'm trying to get a screenshot of it. See right there. Okay, so that's so the red stuff gives us all this mitochondrial, bioregulator, nanite. Okay, so that's basically all the stuff that I was looking at needing. But let's put that, the bio dark. I almost want to have these. So that's bio red. Yeah. It's interesting, it seems like it does it all as one unit too. Like this. Oh, it's slowly chewing through it all and then it spits it all when it's done? I don't know. I guess that makes sense because it combines them all into a bigger glob. Does this have a port to plug those modules into? No. So one more check. There's no way to transport methane. Because there isn't just like a generic gas container. Methane tank. We'll have to put one of those out on by the dock, by the boat, because that's where the CO2 tanks are going to be. We could use those to make carbon fiber. Let's make all the parts for that and go build one. Finally kind of chewing through some of all this stuff I've been gathering. It's interesting how it's pulling randomly from these bins. Okay, we're gonna be set up pretty well for when we start making it babies. Okay, so the dark biomatter just gives you straight calcium, that's exactly what it says it gives you. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. Okay, that's gonna take a minute. Boy. Parts to make that. There's a lot of parts to make that. So I think once we're kind of done dinking around with this stuff, at the end of the episode, I basically want to just take the boat over to that next location, and then we'll actually start exploring it on the next episode. Maybe we'll clear off some enemies if they come after us, or if there's some of those archangels or something. Which I would be surprised if there's not, just because it's like the main hub for that whole area there. What is that? It looks like an expensive part. Alright, storage matrix, okay. Do we need to take anything? No, I think we're good. Yeah, if you could haul a tank, if you could put a tank on one of those pallets and then use the forklift to take that pallet back and forth here, that would be an amazing use of the forklift. But outside of that, I mean, it doesn't really, I don't know, because of how awkward it is to try to drive around and how little weight it can actually hold, there's really not much point in it, because I can just load up and then pick up one of these and take just as much and not have to deal with the steering on that. So just some little feedback on the old forklift guy. Okay, so we're good here. Yeah, we're gonna make that CO2 thingy. What are those? Are those worms? I think they jumped off and then died in the air. I thought it was weird that they looked like they were balls. They almost look... Yeah, they're dying before they can get up here. Okay. Don't care. What, this? Look at you. How is this thing gonna work? There's a lot of plugs. Let's put it right there. Stupid worms. Come to the light. Yeah. Okay. So, power. That's a little awkward. let's plug you into the top. And then you into here. More worms being stupid. I'm gonna have to redo the wiring out here. I think I might actually put some wind turbines out here too. And not bother. Hold up. The silent first shot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he mad. He big mad. 5. 6. 7. And he's dead. 7 plus the one that I shot initially. 7 fully charged shots. Come on, grab it. I ain't swimming all the way over here for nothing. What do we got going on here? Oh my god. That was a lot of worms under there. There more under here? Yep, they're all dead. Okay. Not gonna be. I wish there was a ladder on this side. Okay. Now, we were doing a thing here. Oh, those aren't actually plugs. So this must be what spits out the... Oh, I don't have... Shit. I need a hose. Let's only keep 5 of those. We'll keep 5 of those. Do we have a thing that makes oxygen? Dehumidifier. This makes clean water. This converts clean water. This makes petrol. Methane and oxygen using water. Carbon dioxide. Holy shit. Water, carbon dioxide, and electricity. Boy, this is silent. Very silent. Okay, so we'll get some methane out of that. I should have probably faced it this way. Plop. Clean up the mess after these stupid worms. Getting all over my platform. You don't really need this. Let's turn this off for now. Ignore this. And we'll keep that one on. That one actually does light up stuff that I'm actually paying attention to. This one is to keep the worms off my boat. This 361. Oh yeah, we were gonna make that other backpack. Okay, so what else we got going on here? Grab what's made so far. That's gonna make a decent amount of carbon fiber. We can get. Is this full? Those are full. So we can actually start converting more of this stuff. Can I grab petrol? Yes. Oh no. I need more fuel cable. Okay. Alright, we're good here. This is gonna keep cranking out carbon fiber. Okay, so we need to make the parts for the bigger petrol backpack. Am I forgetting anything? Probably. Probably forgetting something. What is that room with the red? Can we get into there? Oh, look at that. How have I not noticed that before? Can we jump up to that? Let's see. May actually have to make some large boxes so that we can jump up there. I don't think there's any down there. Yeah, we're gonna need to do that as well. Oh, we're already up. Wait, where are we going? Where was this? I get so confused. Okay, so 3 large crates and the petrol backpack. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, okay. 3 large crates in the petrol backpack. The backpack is this. Add all parts and build. Large crates are... Large crate. Oh. Okay. What do these take? Iron and plastic. We'll just build them down there. Plastic. How many was it per? 3, okay. Got plenty. Alright, so that's building. Wait, where the hell was... It was over here. No, you can't stack them. Oop. God damn it. Again, tried to put my tool away and canceled the blueprint. Alright. I think that's about right. Get up here. No, shit. Maybe we need to be over here. There we go. Too full. Oh yeah, we do have a lot of shit on us. Okay, so there's a crate in here. Got some batteries and some bits and pieces and a robot. I hope we don't find out later in some patch that we can actually, like, fix those robots and, like, have them do things for us or something, because I'm chopping them all up. Glow stick? Not very glowy. Okay, so that's all this is? Okay. I was kind of expecting it to be a room or something that we could turn the lights on so these aren't red, but nope. It's just a weird thing. Okay. It's kind of fun to find new little pockets of stuff in this building that we've been in for a while. I'm sure there's more that I've missed. Put it in your backpack. There we go. No? It's funny, this backpack charges so fast that it draws more power than this is able to feed to it and keep the lights on, apparently. Why did we end up with all this extra stuff? I don't remember making a bunch of extra stuff, but whatever. Can't put any of those in there. Right. We'll just put this in here for now. These go to the... well, this goes downstairs, and these go to the boat. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a hose bin down here. It's very blue. Have an existing stock. Okay. So I made a little bit more just for my inventory again, and the rest of it is in here now. I think we're done up here for now. I do. Oh yeah, I moved the fuel bin over here instead of it being way over there. And made it pretty colors. Alright, so we just gotta put the couple, well, this small human art in the bin. And we can head out. Memories. Memories? Okay, that does not fit in there. So that light apparently doesn't keep them away. But it did. Should not be wasting gas on this. Or petrol, whatever. Fuel. Stupid worms. You're trying to screw up my clean dock, aren't you? Okay, let's pick these up. That looks like it's good. We can plug that one in. Alright, we have a few things to put away. I probably should use these glow sticks. I don't know. Let's put that backpack on and fill it up. Nope, god damn it. Boy, that didn't do much. What's going on here? Oh, we ran out of oil. Okay. Boy, those are all empty. Guess we're filling it up here for now. Wonder if how much this is. This is like a quarter of a tank. About that much. Maybe a fifth. Okay, so we can let this keep going while we're moving. Put the backpacks away. Actually put that one away for now. Keep the petrol one on us. We can burn things. Maybe we'll reset that. Put that in there. Okay, so we're good there. We need to figure out how we can fill that up from the one upstairs or something. What else? What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something. Oh, that's full. Okay. Or not? What's happening here? Those are full. Okay, so we can't really do much else with this until we start using some petrol. Or, I mean, diesel. So many gases. Alright. One more little cleanup, and we're out. Let's do this. Alright, so we want to go here. Where the hell? Oh, it's over there. A whole new area. And I'm out of coffee, it's sad. So we got a ways to go here. I was just thinking I could put another one of these over here. Maybe put two of them right here. And then we can switch them over if one gets full. That in there pretty good. Except we can't fit two quite yet. We'll have to get rid of that other one, empty it, and then move it over or something. Alright, we need all parts for that. Or missing parts. Missing parts works. Actually paid much attention to these while we're moving. Kind of cool. Drawn from two of these tanks now. I went and hooked another one up while I had the recording paused. So it's keeping this completely full while we're moving. Because one tank, when you're moving, it's actually drawing more fuel, or maybe it's kind of keeping it even. But either way, when you have one tank plugged in, you're not filling it up. You're just kind of holding steady. Quick save. Backup completed. Still making stuff, or did we not have the stuff to make the stuff? No, it made the stuff. Why are you doing the thing? There we go. It's too far away. It's still 2 kilometers away. Let's actually switch this to that. Then once we're stopped, we can just transfer this into there. Yeah. Exciting. All new things over here. Probably could have stopped at that one, but I'd rather just go for the tower that opens it all up. And we have reached the end of this episode. We will be visiting this new tower on the next one. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.